Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another full flight video. Today we are here in Singapore where we are going to be attempting Singapore 12, which goes from the Singapore Changi Airport and off to Tokyo Narita. So before we jump into the flight deck, as always I want to give a massive thank you and shout out to those of you who have subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, your support is absolutely well appreciated. Getting close to 200 subscribers. I know it's, like I say, not a big achievement in the grand scheme of YouTube, but for me I'm quite proud of that to myself, and I would love to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the month. That would be great. So if you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing and hit that subscribe button down below. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's talk about what we're doing today. So obviously we are back in the PMDG 777-300ER. As I say, still getting buzzers from this aircraft even after 2-3 weeks now after its release. And like I said, we're really going to stretch our legs today. This is part of a split they call it split duty, split rotation, I'm not sure what they call it, but I was looking on Flight Radar for 777 flights and I found this one. I'll just pull up to show you. There we go. So Singapore 12, it goes from here in Singapore to Tokyo Narita, and afterwards, I'm presuming after it turns around, as you can see here, it goes on to Los Angeles. So that's essentially what we're going to be doing, but we're going to be doing it over 2 videos. So this is part 1, where we go from Singapore to Narita, and then we will go, in the next video, we'll carry on and go on to Los Angeles. Right, okay, so let's jump into the flight deck and we'll get started, shall we? As you can probably hear, we are on that sim. There's quite a bit of traffic around, actually. I'll show you. There's a couple of, there's an Air New Zealand down there, a couple of Singapores, one's just coming up behind us. A Thai, KLM, something just taken off. And another Singapore next to us. Whoop. What's going on? Give me control. Reset. Sorry. And as you can see here, look, I think he must be on a different sim because his tail's going to crash into mine. Oh, there's a Turkish over there anymore. Well, I can see, so there's a nice variety of traffic coming in. Oh, what's this coming in to land here? Another Singapore. Is he going to grease it? Oh, nice. It's quite hard to make a good landing on model matching, it is, but that looked quite good. Yep, that was a nice landing. Right, so enough of that. Let's get our plane on the go, shall we? So battery on, put the ground power on. I'll have IFR, passenger seats and cabin utilities on. The ADIRUs can go on. Emergency lights, window heats, hydraulics are fine. Switch that to auto. I'm not sure if this is a verified way of how Singapore have their flight deck configured. This is one off flightsim.to, because it has a lovely custom interior cabin, which I'll show you later on in the flight. Seatbelts had to stay off, pumps will stay off in a minute. Yep, that's overhead done. So while these screens are booted up, I think we can request our SimBrief flight plan. Yep, that looks all good. So let's have a look at what traffic control we've got on board online today. Right, so we've got ground, approach controller. What's that one? WSJ. Oh, and we've got Singapore radar as well. So we've got quite a bit of ATC for our departure out of here. Let's get the ATIS up. Right, so Singapore Changi Airport departure information Lima, departure runway 20 right. Does that favour what we've got in our flight plan? 20. Yep, that's the correct runway. 20 right. Oh, and 20 centre. Well, let's hope we get 20 right. Squawk mode Charlie on all taxiways. So we need to make sure we're squawking mode Charlie on all traffic on all taxiways to do. And why does it do that? I just noticed I'm squawking mode Charlie, and because the aircraft transponder's on. Accurate on. Yeah. No, don't worry about that. To say all we've got to do is make sure we're squawking Charlie on the taxiways. Right. Okay. So we're booting up. So we will come down now and get programming. So here we are. Singapore. Bravo 9, I think, was the gates. Yep. Okay, so that's that in. Go to the route page. Route request. That's the one we want. Set payload. And fuel. And we can select the routes. Okay, so while that's going on, I think we will request boarding. We'll load in flight plan. I will select 20 right for now, and then if it changes when we call up for clearance, then we'll make the modifications then. Okay, so 20 right. Departure, and it's the Towman 5 Foxtrot departure we're expecting, so we can activate that inbox now. We'll accept that, just cross check a few details. Yeah, 350 is the initial, 200 is the cost index. We'll just whack in the 0 fuel weight, and that should be good to go. Fantastic. So we're fully fueled now, so seat belts and pumps can go on. Amazes me how much fuel can be stored in those wing tanks. I mean, 63 tons between the two wing tanks, and that's incredible. I mean, that must be limits, because we've got 0.7 of a ton in the center tank now. That's incredible how much fuel it can hold. And we're going on a 6.5 hour flight, and that's enough fuel for 8 hours. That's incredible. Actually no, we'll keep the center pumps off. We'll put them on during after takeoff. That's fine. We'll put the parking brake on. We'll reset the squawk code, and let's tune to ground so we can have a listen to what's going on. 124300. Oh, I forgot. This one, you need to open the doors to this one at the moment, don't you? Because it's I don't think it's got the profile yet for GSX. I mean, I keep updating GSX to see if it's gonna so if it's gonna give us the profile yet, but it's not come through. So that and that need to open. Then we can start the boarding. Yeah. Oh, off goes KLM. Oh, there's a few Singapore. Oh, is that? Oh, cargo 747's just landed. Oh, I hope we get that. I hope that's the next project. The we'll see if we release the triples. Please, PMG, bring back the 747-400. Absolutely missed that aircraft. Amazing. I think there was something else coming to land. Yep, there is. I guess it's probably going to be another triple, it looks like it. He's quite far out. Right. Wrong button. Okay, so that's all the doors open. What were we doing? Yeah. Let's get some takeoff performance on the go now.
Singapore ground, Singapore 875 will be on with you, request taxi, Bay, Foxtrot 40.
So set time's 46.
Singapore 875, you requesting Bay Foxtrot 40?
Affirm, Singapore 875.
Singapore 875, take this right on Victor 7 and right onto Victor, hold short Romeo.
Next on to Victor 7 and onto Romeo, Singapore 875.
Victor 7, Victor and Romeo, hold short Romeo 7.
Victor 7, Victor, Romeo, hold short of Romeo 7, Singapore 875.
Okay, so I didn't know if you were going to be able to hear me over the controller, but I say these are our temps today. So we've got set temp of 46, V1's 166, VR is 169, and V2 is 171. So really high, pretty average, I'd say, for the triple. Kind of like what we did with the MD-11 the other day. They were high takeoff speeds. Okay, so they're both the same runway head anyway, so we'll pop that in 203. Brilliant. And we'll have a look at the departure. Initial climb is 3,000.
KLM 835. KLM 835, taxi via Victor 13, Victor and Quebec to holding point Tango 1, runway 20 center.
Taxi via Victor 13, Victor Quebec Tango 1, holding point for runway 20 center KLM 835.
Okay, so
KLM 835, squawk mode Charlie please, squawk code 0107.
Squawk mode Charlie for KLM 835.
I've got a feeling he's going to want us to go off the centre, so I think we'll change it. 20 centre.
Thanks for flying to Singapore, see you again soon, have a good one too, bye bye.
Two-man, so it's going to be the 2-man 5 Bravo departure, I reckon.
Singapore ground, good day, Singapore Airlines with you, currently exiting Whiskey 6.
So we'll change everything up.
Singapore 899er, turn right onto Whiskey, taxi Whiskey, Romeo, hold short Romeo 7 for Bay Foxtrot 40.
Right, so I'll recalculate that. Don't think nothing's changed really, so that's changed to centre. Well, let's just check the speeds now. So routes. Thrust is 46, so yeah, that's still 166, 169. Whoop. Yeah, I don't think those speeds have really changed, but we'll re-pop back in. Lovely, and 171. Okay, right, that's that done. We'll quickly do the flight checklist. So oxygen.
Singapore 875, continue taxi on Romeo.
That's checked. They're all fine.
To Bay Foxtrot 40.
Okay, so I think we're about ready to go. So we're just gonna wait for boarding to be completed, and then I'll come back to you as always when we're fully ready to go push back, and I'll call for clearance at the same time as well. Okay, I'll see you in a few minutes. Hi everyone, welcome back. So boarding is now complete, so we will jump back in the flight deck and get ready to get going. Okay, so all I've done is while you've been Right, so I've just literally popped on the APU and that's it. So we'll get the doors closed first of all, and then we'll call up for some clearance. We'll close all. We'll arm all the cabin doors, and we can dismiss the jetway. Okay, so let's get this. Let's call up some clearance now. Singapore ground. Good afternoon, Singapore 12, stand Bravo 9, Boeing 77 Whiskey with information Lima. Requested IFR clearance to Tokyo Narita as filed, please.
Singapore 12, Singapore ground, good afternoon. You are cleared to Tokyo Narita Airport via the Toman 5 Bravo departure, departing runway 20 center. Initial climb 3,000 feet, expect flight level 350 and squawk 0160.
Cleared to Tokyo Narita of the Toman 5 Bravo departure off runway 20 center. Initial climb of 3,000 feet. Expect flight level 350. Squawk 0160. Singapore 12.
Singapore 12, read back correct. Call when ready for push.
Call ready for push. Singapore 12. Thank you. Okay, so that was pretty much what we're expecting, really. So he's put us on the 2 center departure. So we'll quickly get the transponder put in. No. Right click. Brilliant. 0161 in there. 3,000 feet. No, why's that gone to 2,000? It should be 3,000. There we go. But this time 3,000.
Singapore 875, Singapore ground.
We'll push back in departure and we will
Yeah,
pull.
my apologies. That bay apparently is too small for your aircraft. Never mind, we squeezed in. My apologies.
No, that's okay. Singapore 875. No need to apologise.
Might have been a bigger story if it was real life.
We won't go that way.
Okay, so I think we just need, release the ground power and we will move the chocks. Before start checklist, flight door is closed and locked. MCP, that's fine. CD pre-flight is complete. Trim, go with 0 units, and beacon can go on. We're on the engine page now. I'm gonna pop this on the flight plan page. Brilliant. Wait for GSX to get in position. Actually, we'll call up now for pushback. By the time we'll be selecting one anyway. Singapore ground, Singapore 12. Request push and start from stand at Bravo 9, please.
Singapore 12 on stand Bravo 9. Push approved and face north.
Push approved and face north, Singapore 12. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so facing north, it's going to be nose to the left, isn't it? Yep. Parking brakes are released. Okay, so we'll pressurize the aircraft first. Brilliant. Right, so we're clear to start the engines. So right can go on as always.
Air France 216, good afternoon. afternoon, Singapore ground. You are cleared to Christchurch via the Edinburgh 1 Bravo departure, departing runway 20 centre. Initial climb 3,000 feet, expect flight level 310 and squawk 0125.
Christchurch, I bet that's an interesting one. Wonder if that's a real world rotation they do as well. That would be interesting to see.
Approach 216, read back correct, call when ready for push.
Not very loud the engines don't seem to be today, do they? That's a bit quiet, that one, on the quiet side. Right, okay, we start start the left engine now, should I say. Okay, that's all going in, get the auto start going. That was a lot better from the outside. Oh, I forgot to select mode Charlie inside. Never mind. We'll put that on now. Parking brakes are set. We can confirm good engine starts.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
I love those engines. They're not built. They're sculpted. Those engines are. Right. Okay. So that's 2 good starts. Right. Anti-ice is not required today. Recall. I don't think even TCAS should be on now because we're squawking Charlie. Yep, that's fine. Auto brake, RTO, flight controls. Full left. Full right. Full up and down. Neutral. Rudders to the left, to the right, and trim of 5.25. There we go, lovely. So we're done with that. Flight controls are checked. Ground equipment will be clear momentarily, and we'll set the flaps. Amazing. Right. So far, so good. Not jinx it though yet. We still got to get in the air. Pull up the chart now, so where I'm supposed to go. Singapore ground, Singapore 1-2, ready for taxi.
Singapore 1-2, taxi via Victor 1-3, Victor and Quebec to holding point Tango 1 for runway 20 centre.
Taxi Victor 1-3, Victor, Quebec, hold at Tango 1 for runway 20 centre, Singapore 1-2, thank you. Okay, but I'm actually surprised I got that first time. Let's get going.
Oman, Singapore 12. You can contact Singapore Approach on 124.6. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Over to Singapore Approach on 124.6, Singapore 12. Thank you very much for the great ATC, and see you next time. Goodbye for now.
Look forward to it. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, welcome back. So we've just been transferred over to Singapore Approach, so we'll contact them now. Singapore Approach, good afternoon. Singapore 12 is currently taxiing on Quebec to hold at Tango 1 for runway 20 centre.
Singapore 12, Singapore Approach, good afternoon. Surface wind 170 degrees 6 knots, runway 20 centre, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 20 centre, Singapore 12, thank you. Well, that's easy enough, we go straight out. Okay, so we're already squawking Charlie still. Get the all we have to do is get the lights on. Make sure I completed that checklist. Oh, I've done it again. That's the second time I've hit that click spot. That click spot, those two are so close together. Anyway, we've sorted that out.
Scooter 9, turn left whiskey.
Turn left, whiskey, Scooter 9.
20 centre is verified. Okay, let's go to Tokyo. Okay, set power. Stable and take off.
Turn left whiskey, contact
3-1, rotate.
Turn left, whiskey, and contact ground on 124.3, Scooter 9. Thank you so much. Good.
Positive rate, gear can go up.
Asia 356, proceed direct. Victor Mike Romeo.
Fabric, Victor, Mike Romeo, stage 356.
Well, that's trimmed actually quite nice, actually, that is. Whoop.
Singapore 1 to identify turn left heading 090, climb 6,000 feet.
Climb 6,000 feet, Singapore 1-2.
Singapore 1-2, turn left heading 090.
My apologies, turn left heading 090, climb 6,000 feet, Singapore 1-2. Okay. So, left heading 090. So we'll start that turn. Pop the autopilot on. And go straight to 6,000. Well, why is it descending? There we go, and we'll go through flaps 1 then.
Singapore 1-2, proceed direct in Godga, cancel speed restrictions.
Proceed direct to Godgar. And what was the last part, sorry, for Singapore 1-2?
Singapore 1-2, cancel speed restriction.
On speed restriction, Singapore 1-2, thank you.
Jet 356, contact Singapore radar.
Okay, so I'll go straight to Godgar, back into LNAV, back through flaps up speed so they can go up now. Oh, that was a bit chaotic. Should really focus on what I'm doing. Bit of direct routing there, never is always welcome.
Good day, 11, Singapore approach, good afternoon, descend via star 7,000 feet, QNH 1006.
We'll set the new frequency, which is 123,700.
Singapore 1-2, climb for level 150.
Climb for level 150, Singapore 1-2. So, continue to climb. Uh, 123,700. So that's ready for next controller. Right. Why is that jumping? I don't know. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I don't know if that's just me, but that seems to keep jumping back one when I finish setting it. Anyway, after takeoff checks, so landing gear and flaps are up. That's done. Right. Okay. There you have it. We're now on our way to Tokyo Narita. So, as I always do, I will leave you here and I'll come back to you when we are ready for our descent into Tokyo. Speak to you in a bit. Bye for now. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the final part of part 1 of Singapore 1-2 from Singapore obviously to Narita, and then we'll go on to Los Angeles. So as you can probably guess, we're waiting to our descent for Narita, which is, we are just passing over just there. We are coming in to land on, I can't remember the runway now. Runway 16 left, which is quite the shorter one of the two, and I probably should have gone for 16 right because it's close to our parking stand. But we're all set up now, and it's going to be a bit of a long taxi in, but well, for me anyway, it won't be for you all. Right, so we'll get some landing lights on. We've passed through 10,000, should have got them on earlier. And it's actually a quite nice opportunity to have a look at the night lighting, really, on the triple, despite not being much to see after the sun went down, but we can have a look at the night lighting. As I say, as always, looks really nice. See the landing lights reflected on the fuselage, nice tail light there. Yeah, looks really nice. So, in terms of weather, there's not really much to say. There's nothing online. But it looks quite a foggy evening in Narita. It's still warm, 24 degrees. Wind is 50 at 3 knots, so hardly any wind. Pressure is 1014. So from here on, as you can basically see, we fly this sort of downwind / teardrop approach, and we come into circle back round. Should be on the ground in about 8 minutes, I think, is it? What does it say on there? Yeah, about 8 minutes from now. So not long to go. And we'll start focusing on getting configured. Flying a bit faster, I might put a bit of speed brake. There we go. In fact, we'll bring it up to back to flaps up speed. Rearm the speed brake. There's not much to see tonight. Quite foggy. Why was it picking up speed? I thought when you put it into managed speed, I thought the speed took priority over the altitude. Oh well. We'll soon catch it up anyway. Yeah. We'll take flaps 1 now. And we'll select the speed. Probably not going to see, yeah, can't really see much out there tonight on the wing. I'll say I can't even see the ground because it must be that foggy. Whoop. There we go. Did I do the approach checklist? No, I didn't. But the altimeters are set anyway. soon as we straightened out, I'll pop on the localizer and let it line up. I'm going to tell I'll pop it on now actually. Localizer on. There we are. It's caught it. Okay. So we'll pop on the approach mode now. That's ready to go. Quite high nose up altitude, isn't it? Take flaps 5. There we go. Let's just hope we'll be able to see this runway. Visibility saying. Visibility is 2.9 miles. So we should have enough to land. Whoa, where's all that come from? Right, turn that down a bit. I'll do. Right, let's keep an eye peeled to this runway. So about 7.5 miles. Glide slope's captured. Let's drop the gear. We'll take flap 15. Yeah, not really much to see out here tonight, is there? Yeah. Lap 15 there. Late flaps 20. And flaps 30. So we should hopefully see the runway any moment. Four miles. Okay, we'll do the landing checks. Speed brake on, landing gear down, flaps 30. Okay, we're good to land. Oh, this is not good. This is not really getting much better, is it? Like weather radar. I think I might take that off. There we go. I think I can just make out the runway just there with my cursor. You might not be able to see it, but I think it's just there. I can see the ground. Oh, this is going to be tasty. I'm going to keep the autopilot a little bit longer than usual, just so I can confirm. Up there's the runway now. I can see it. There we go. Right, my aircraft. Whoa. Whoa, what's going on?
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Right, going around.
20.
Okay, gear up. Hi everyone, welcome back. So as you can see, we executed the go around there. So it wasn't very, just all of a sudden one got messed up. So best option was obviously to go around. So we'll come back. We'll set ourselves back up for the same approach, and we'll see what happens from here. Right. So let's start getting configured again. Flaps 1. Bring the speed down. We have to go around this time. What we'll do is we'll go around and set up again for an INS approach onto the other runway, but it'll probably be an automatic landing. We'll take flaps 5. We'll get it nice and stable. Oh, we already have flaps 5. Must have jumped to stage of flaps. The problem with this Thrustmaster is that when you do set to your flaps, there's no detents or anything to feel the way actually settings are. So you can obviously sometimes go past the stage. Okay, so we're at flaps 5 now. And will be in its turn. Yay. Just check if I made contact with the ground there. Nah, not going to land, so I didn't. That's good. Okay, put the localizer back on. No. Oh, we are localizer established. Approach mode again. Yay. I've just got an updated meta as well, and weather's getting a bit worse. But we'll stick with the original plan, like I say, we'll come in for one more approach in this one. If it doesn't work, then we'll do an automatic into 16 right. Okay, there's the glide. Okay, gear down. That's 15. And checked on that. Flaps 20. And flaps 30. Right. Right, cross your fingers for second time lucky. Yeah. Checklist incomplete. Ignore, we'll disregard that because I need to focus on the landing. Okay, right, I have visual of the runway. Keep the automatics in a bit longer. Right, okay, my aircraft.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
100.
Bring out the autopilot.
50. 30. 20. 10.
And we're down. Oh, I pretty slow. I think I slammed that nose wheel down a bit there. Yay. Here we go. We made it in. We made it. Welcome to Tokyo Narita. Hello everyone, welcome back. So as agreed, quite a long taxi that was. Currently on taxiway Romeo, and we're just looking for stand 35, which is one where the last real one left, or sorry, arrived on, should I say. And for those of the observant ones, may have noticed as we were taxiing, we saw a few 777Xs. This is all static aircraft that are modelled as part of the scenery. I forgot to deactivate those. Okay, so stand. Is this us? Yep, stand 35. Here we go. Right, so we'll turn off the lights. Don't want to blind the ground staff. Yay. Bring it a little bit over. Like slow around. Oh. Slow the plane down a bit. Need to bring it over a bit more, I think. Oh, where? How are you supposed to see that from up there? Well, we'll go with it. Bring it over a bit more. There we are. Well, this is awkward. I don't know what it's doing up there. Three, two, one. Oh, look, that's close enough. Good, I think that's even higher than a 7.4 cockpit. Right, okay, so parking brake is on. We are on the APU, so 1 and 2 can go off. We'll release the passengers. Hydraulics are no longer required, so we'll turn those off. Put some dome lights here so we can see what we're doing. I think we'll leave the fuel pumps as they are for the moment. Okay, item override that one. Override that. We'll override these. Right, okay, shutdown checklist. So hydraulic panel set, fuel pump down for the moment. Parking brake is as required. Fuel control switch is cut off. And weather radar is off. Lovely. Right, so let's get some ground services in place. We'll start this embarkation. Right, so operate jetway. Get some ground power on. Oh no, I was on that picture. So set the chocks. Request ground power. That's on. 1, 2 on. APU can go off. And we can turn off the fuel pumps. Brilliant. Let's shut down checklist complete. Oh, and turn off the beacon light. Whoops. Okay, the jetway's in position. So we can start disembarkation. Disarm the doors. Door 2. And the cargo doors can open as well. Brilliant. Well, there you have it. Bit of an eventful landing, I think you'll all agree, to say the least. But let's have a look at that landing rate before we wrap this up, shall we? We'll review the flight. There we go. Okay, so here we go. 269. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. My best landing in the triple yet. Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, I'm quite surprised by that. The way that nose gear came smashing down. What was the flight time? Oh, a bit longer than we were. Yeah. 6 hours, 35 minutes. So, yeah, not too bad at all. Right. Okay. Well, everyone, there you have it. Thanks for coming in today. Thanks for checking out part 1 of this rotation. So, say we're going to come back to you. I'll come back to you later on in the week with part 2, where we'll carry on the Singapore 1-2 from Narita, and we'll go on to LA. In the meantime, however, as I always say, if you are new to the channel and like more flight sim content, please do consider smashing that subscribe button, and while you're there, why not help the YouTube algorithm and give the video a thumbs up as well. It all goes to help the channel, and once again, thank you to all those who have already subscribed to the channel. It's so very much appreciated. Okay, right, well, I'm off now to hopefully go and see England be crowned European champions at the football. And I'll say thanks again for checking out the video, and I'll see you all on the next leg of Singapore 1-2. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye for now.